All right, now the latest on a bill that would make a big change to Utah's public records law by eliminating the committee which hears appeals when you are denied a public record. That bill got its first hearing late this afternoon. KSL investigator Courtney Johns was in the room for that. Courtney?
Yeah, well, under SB 277, Senator Mike McKell wants to replace that 7-member committee that currently decides those appeals with one governor-appointed judge making all the decisions, which has a lot of people concerned because that one person would have a lot of power.
Grandma's a marvel. This room is full because people love Grandma.
Grandma, a.k.a. Utah State's record law, was created over 30 years ago by people like Greg Dorden.
We have turned a national model piece of legislation into a 21st century platypus, a joke of nature.
Today he's back fighting to protect it.
It's a travesty.
Senator Mike McKell, the man behind Senate Bill 277, wants one big part of Grandma gone, the State Records Committee. He says the volunteer panel has a growing backlog as public records appeals have gone up sharply.
The goal of this legislation is to make sure we have an ability to be efficient and responsive to these record requests.
He also questions their qualifications and what he sees as inconsistent rulings. His proposal would replace the panel with a full-time administrative court judge.
I don't feel represented.
But members of the public who packed the hearing say they don't agree.
Why don't we require that one of the committee members be a lawyer that is trained in what you're worried about?
And the Utah Media Coalition says 98% of court rulings end up agreeing with the SRC. In the end, 2 members of the committee voted against moving the bill forward, including Senator Daniel Thatcher.
They are concerned about power grabs. They're concerned about not being included in the process. They're
worried about the message it sends.
The public does not feel heard.
Now, just before that hearing, Senator McKell amended the bill to keep the balancing test, which means the government would still have to release private records if there is an overwhelming public benefit, something that the Utah Media Coalition lobbied very hard for. This bill now goes before the full Senate for a vote.
All right, we'll continue and watch and see what happens. Courtney, thank you.